Hi, my name's Annie and this is my first YouTube video. So the reason I decided to do this is because I generally have a lot of opinions on everything and I'm a very lazy person. So speaking it is a lot easier than writing it down. So there's really nothing else to it. I've always wanted to do this. I have loved watching YouTubers and I generally like hearing other people's opinions on everything, so I thought it would be really beneficial if I was another person to share an opinion. And, maybe one of my friends might start a YouTube channel because of me, or somebody that I don't know will be able to share their opinions as well, and I'll make friends. You never know. I thought I would be able to start this video by doing 5 facts about me, and I'm sorry if they're boring, I'm a very boring person. Don't judge me too hard, I'm only 17, so maybe when I'm older I will become more interesting. First fact is I love 60s, 70s rock. I also love 50s rockabilly as well, but at the moment I sort of tend to sway towards the 50s and 60s, like psychedelic rock and just general rock, even some bubblegum pop. I guiltily loved the Monkees, but my favourite bands are here, the Beatles, the Who, and the Beach Boys, and my best moment of my life was about 2 weeks ago when I met Brian Wilson, Blondie Chaplin, and Al Jardine at Brian Wilson performing Pet Sounds concert, and that was honestly such a humbling experience, and I have no idea how I deserved it or how I even got to be in the same room as him. It's absolutely insane. That being said, I don't limit myself to only that kind of music. I love all different types of music, and I recently went to a festival in Byron Bay called Blues Fest, where lots of old classic artists and contemporary musicians as well played, generally blues, but there were some other genres as well, and I met so many people and got to experience so many different types of music and see so many different artists. It was absolutely amazing. So long story short, music is such a big part of me, my identity, and it's such a big part of my life. Second fact is I'm vegan, and I have been vegan for 6 months now. I enjoy it. I feel very passionate about it, and I feel a lot better ethically as a person and better emotionally, and I feel like I'm somewhat more healthy. I still think it's okay to be lessening your intake of meat without being fully vegan yet, and I have no intention of judging you if you're not vegan. I don't know why so many people do. And that being said, if you're to listen to my opinions on views on veganism, I hope that you give me the same sort of respect and don't just blow me off because I may come across as an angry vegan. I really hope I never do that, and I always hope to raise discussion and not judge or belittle you. Third fact is I'm an atheist, and I was raised atheist. I've always been an atheist, but both my parents were raised in religious households. So lots of people in my extended family are religious, and we have very differing views. I won't say the specifics of what religion. I'm not intending to point fingers or blame any particular belief or culture, but I view atheism as a big part of my identity, and I think I can still be a very moral person without that religious guidance. And that being said, some of my favourite people and some of my best friends do have religious beliefs, and some people's cultural or religious beliefs have never played any impact into our friendship or into our relationships in general. Fourth fact is I am half Indian on my mother's side, and I am half white Australian on my dad's side, and I currently reside in Perth, Australia. I generally identify as Australian because my nationality is Australian, but that being said, I'm really proud of my Indian heritage. I just went to India recently, for the first time since I was 1 year old in January. And that was such a surreal experience, and I got to meet lots of relatives. Well, one relative, but to me that's a lot. And I got to experience the culture which I'm a part of. I hope someday in the future to learn some Bengali, which is the language my family speaks. But I never got taught it as a kid, so I don't know it. And fifth fact is that I am a bit of a movie geek, and I specifically like silent movies. I'm a big Charlie Chaplin fan and a big Harold Lloyd fan. I love silent comedies in general. I also like Buster Keaton because I think his stunts are really amazing and the shots that they do are amazing. I think it's so interesting and it's so fascinating that a story can be told so well and so accurately and so comedically without using any dialogue at all. And I think it's amazing. It should be commended, and I find it weird that so little people have watched a silent movie nowadays. Even though they're so old, I think it should be an essential part of everyone's life. Anyway, I hope you liked that. Hopefully you've subscribed and like and comment and all that stuff, and hopefully we can be friends in the future. Okay, bye!